The name came first. First came the name Superdawg, and then we followed up how best to portray it. We portrayed it first of all with Superdawg, and along came Flory. They were up there before we ever opened.
May I take your order, please?
Yeah. Yes, please. One Superdawg with ketchup.
How are you?
I'm most proud of the fact that we're here 56 years. We started with a drive-in. We had car hops from the very first day that we opened. We decided that it was so unusual that we maintained it all these years.
If you guys need anything else, just push the button.
We cook it to order. Nothing is pre-cooked. The dog is made especially to our recipe. So therefore, it's a different dog than you could eat anyplace else.
It is generically often referred to as a hot dog by the uninformed. But once having tasted it, they are forever hooked on Superdawg.
So Kelly, Superdawg has been around for eons. Tell us why it's so nostalgic in your heart.
Well, I've been going there since I was a little kid. And my dad used to take us when we were kids. He's been going since he was a little kid. It's something out of an era that's been gone for years. It's like a page out of, or a scene out of Happy Days or Grease. I mean, you have to expect the Fonz to drive up on his motorcycle, and it's so much fun. You go with a group of friends, and you're sitting in your car, and it just lends itself to just having fun.
I thought the food was wonderful, and it's hard to find a good hot dog.
I know.
And their hamburgers are good too, because we had hamburgers, and it's an old-fashioned hamburger. It's not one of these fast food, gimme, I love fancy. It was just good old food.
Right.
I do have two complaints.
Oh no.
The first is,
and here we go.
the first one is,
Bring it on.
the wine list was lacking.
There's no wine.
There's no wine list. But the strawberry milkshake was the best one I've had in 20 years. This was one of the ones where your straw gets stopped up by the pieces of strawberry.
Right.
I thought, I just died and gone to heaven.
Dr. Black, did you eat in your car?
Absolutely. And the only other thing that I have to complain about, they didn't have all the white people in the same little outfit on roller skates running around like when I was a kid.
Skates, I know.
Yeah, when I was a kid. So find a place in Chicago that you can drive into and have a good time. I was happy.
Dr. Black, this is where did you do like the move on your wife?
Stretch
for the popcorn.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just for good, old times.
That's exactly right. And this is a time I wish I had a back seat in my car.
Okay, we don't need to talk about that.
Okay. Now, Rick, you did not eat in your car. You went to the counter.
We went to the counter, and we actually sat at the counter where we could watch the kitchen, which I would advise anyone to do because watching that kitchen is really awesome. You're greeted by this woman with this sort of no-nonsense Chicago sass, and in any other situation you would go, oh my God, she's the rudest woman in the world. But here, it's absolutely perfect. It's absolutely perfect. And I agree, the hot dog, so delicious.
Now, we're all on the same page of what is a Chicago hot dog.
No ketchup.
No ketchup.
Is that the deal?
Celery salt.
I will kick you out of my car.
Oh, absolutely. Celery salt and no ketchup.
And there's something about Chicago relish. It glows in the dark.
Yeah, you can find your way through the dark with that relish,
Yes.
definitely.
But that's what makes it so good.
This is bright green relish. I'm actually from California, and when I first moved to Chicago, you have a hot dog. It's the thing to do in Chicago. And I went to go put ketchup on it. I thought there's like this mob coming after me.
They came after you and they're like, put down the bottle.
Step away from the hot dog.
Just get a little jar of it, use it as a nightlight, at night.
What is the difference between a dog and a Superdawg?
Superdawg. It's D-A-W-G. They're big. A lot of times you go to Wiener Circle, you go wherever, they're a little bit smaller. And these, you have one dog, you don't need to order two. They're pretty filling.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I do have a complaint. One little complaint, if I was going to get picky, the fried food I thought was a little greasy tasting and sort of left that flavor in your mouth a little bit.
Food?
I had the French fries, and
I
tried
thought my French fries were great. They had none of that oily taste or anything like this. I love pommes frites.
pommes frites.
I love pommes
think
frites.
fries.
But I love pommes frites.
At the
and
Superdawg, it's fries.
excuse me, and most fries I don't like, but the Superdawg fries
Tasty
were
treats.
great. They were just like pommes frites for me.
Can we talk about the mutant hot dogs on top of the restaurant?
Tell us about
Sure.
the meat.
I kind of love them. I'm a little scared of them.
Do you want to take them home?
I'm a little scared of them.
Yeah,
But I think they're fun.
They
I was
are
a little
fun.
at first. I had never seen the place before, so we drove up and I was like, "Oh my God, there are mutant hot dogs on top of the
Did
restaurant."
you go during the day or at night?
Well,
Because
we
at
went
night
at
the
night.
eyes are all lit
Well,
up.
he
and they're
has
little-
those glowing eyes,
Red
the red
eyes.
eyes that sort of go, like keep winking at you. And lovely Lucy, his girlfriend
He
next
was
door.
not a mutant. He just loved his girlfriend. That's
But
why
he's
his eyes
also
were
a
so-
mutant hot dog that's been like working out because he's like majorly pumped. I was like, this is hilarious. And then she has the blue look, sort of glowing eyes that like keep winking at you slowly. And I was like, you really have to love this place. It's the drive-in and then the mutant hot dog people on top of the
Right.
roof.
It's all
It's really great.
Talk
It
about
really
an
is great.
experience.
So
Talk
kitschy,
about
it's
an
perfect.
experience.
Oh, yeah.
It's a wonderful experience from the beginning to the end.
One of a kind experience.
Well, Kelly, Superdawg was your selection. Give us a summary.
It's something that our parents experience, but we don't really have access to every day. So make the drive out, and it'll be worth it.
I love the retro feel. I love the mutant hot dogs on top of the roof. And I think it's a great hot dog. It's a great hot dog, and it's a really fun place to go. I'd go back again. I'd go to the drive-in.
I just drove in and I saw this little kiosk on the side with a little button to talk to people. I thought, I'm home. I'm home. I just loved this.
Yeah.
And even if the food wasn't good, I would have been happy. But the food was great,
Yeah.
so I'm ecstatic.
Well, you can try the dogs and much more at Superdawg Drive-In, 6363 North Milwaukee Avenue, 773-763-0660. They're open for lunch and dinner every day. No reservations are necessary. Average tab per person, $7.50.